Kashmir is often presented as a conflict that began in 1947, when British India was divided into India and Pakistan. But for Kashmiris, the struggle did not begin with partition. Its roots stretch back almost 2 centuries, through Sikh conquests, British colonial deals, Dogra monarchy, and finally Indian rule. This is not simply a territorial argument between 2 nuclear powers. It's a story of a people who have repeatedly been ruled without being allowed to decide their own future. In the early 19th century, Kashmir was controlled by the Sikh Empire. After defeating the Sikhs in 1946, the British transferred Kashmir to Gulab Singh, the ruler of Jammu, under the Treaty of Amritsar. The price was 75 lakh rupees. In effect, an entire land with its people was handed over as part of a political transaction. Gulab Singh established the Dogra dynasty, which ruled a population that was overwhelmingly Muslim. Under Gulab Singh and his successors, Kashmiris faced heavy taxation, forced labor, political exclusion, and severe repression. The resentment finally erupted in a major uprising in 1931. Maharaja Hari Singh's forces opened fire on protesters, but the movement could not be permanently crushed. Organizations grew, and Kashmiris began openly demanding dignity, representation, and an end to authoritarian Dogra rule. Then came 1947. British India was partitioned into Muslim-majority Pakistan and Hindu-majority India. Princely states were asked to join either country while taking geography, population, and economic connections into consideration. Kashmir had a Muslim-majority population. Its river roads, trade, and geographical access were closely linked to territories becoming Pakistan. But its rule was Hindu. Maharaja Hari Singh initially delayed his decision while rebellion spread against his government. India maintains the Maharaja signed an instrument of accession on October 26, 1947, requesting India military assistance. Pakistan and many Kashmirs have challenged the circumstances, timing, and legitimacy of that accession. What is undeniable is that Indian troops entered Kashmir. War began, and the future of the territory remained unresolved. Even India's acceptance of the accession was presented as provisional. Lord Mountbatten, then Governor-General of India, stated that Kashmir's final status should be settled through a reference to its people. India's own leadership publicly promised that Kashmirs would be allowed to decide their future. That vote never happened. India took the Kashmir dispute to the United Nations on January 1, 1948. The United Nations helped establish a ceasefire dividing the region between areas administered by India and Pakistan. The ceasefire line later became known as the Line of Control, but the United Nations did not treat the conflict as a permanently settled Indian internal matter. Security Council resolutions called for the future of Jammu and Kashmir to be decided through a free and impartial plebiscite. The commitment remains unfulfilled. For decades, Kashmiris have therefore lived inside a contradiction. They were promised the right to choose, but governed without ever exercising that choice. India argues that elections held in Indian-administered Kashmir proved public consent. But elections conducted under Indian sovereignty cannot replace a plebiscite designed to determine sovereignty itself. By the late 1980s, anger exploded into a full-scale armed uprising. India blamed Pakistan for supporting militant organizations. Pakistan said it supported the Kashmiri right to self-determination politically, morally, and diplomatically. But reducing the entire resistance to Pakistan ignores the history that produced it. Kashmiri discontent did not arrive from across the border. It existed during the Dogra, before Pakistan was even created. It continued through broken promises, political interference, disputed elections, arrests, killings, and decades of military control. Thousands of Kashmiris have been killed. Families have been searched for missing relatives. Graves, funerals, and protests have become part of the region's political memory. Some Kashmiris demanded independence. Some want to join Pakistan. Others support remaining with India, particularly in parts of Jammu. Kashmiris are not politically identical. But that is precisely why a genuine act of self-determination was promised. Not so India, Pakistan, or any television network could decide what Kashmiris believed, but so Kashmiris could answer for themselves. In August 2019, India revoked Article 370, ending the limited constitutional autonomy previously granted to Jammu and Kashmir. The region was divided into 2 federal-controlled union territories. Thousands of additional troops were deployed. Political leaders and civilians were detained. Curfews were imposed, and communications were shut down for months. The Indian government described the move as interrogation. Many Kashmiris experience it as the final removal of even the symbolic promise of autonomy. New land and residency rules have also intensified fears that the region's demographic and political character may gradually change. Today, Kashmir is frequently described as land caught between India and Pakistan. But Kashmir is not an empty land. It is inhabited by millions of people with memories, identities, and political aspirations of their own. The conflict cannot be understood only through wars between armies or exchanges across the line of control. It must be understood through the unanswered question at its center. Who has the right to decide Kashmir's future? For almost 200 years, Kashmiris have lived under successive powers. The Sikhs, the Dogras, the British imperial system, and now Indian authority. Governments change, flags change, but the people were never given the final choice. Kashmir is not unresolved because the world does not understand the problem. It is unresolved because the promise made to its people has never been honored. Until Kashmiris are allowed to freely determine their own political future, the dispute will remain what it has been for generations. Not merely a battle over territory, but a struggle over freedom, identity, and the right of a people to decide who governs them.